Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Dragon Force 2, Part 36, the Not Fail Edition. And right away we're kicking it off with story. Isn't the voice acting in this game phenomenal? I love it. Yes, Rennie, we shall. First, we're going to get hit by domestic affairs, but before that happens... Yeah, nothing before that happens. I was just trying to maneuver my people a little bit more, but we can wait a minute or two, can't we? In the meantime, we're going to pick up some more goodies, some more crystals, some more statues, some more crests. And a civics tome to cap things off. It's everybody's birthday today in Bozak. Okay, no story here. Stefano was fit for duty because I kept forgetting to give him a Ostia's herb. Because I have plenty, I'm sure. I have 24 of them, and I have not been using them at all. Too bad you can't give it to your ruler. If they die, that's game over, as you just saw, so... Oh well. Things happen. I have 4 awards currently. I am going to save them for just one more round. I want to get in some more fights just to size my folks up to see who needs the help and where they need it most. POWs, I don't even care at this point. We've got enough people to search. One more week for that. We will give that civics tome to somebody. Increase their intelligence by 15. Now, I could give it to somebody to put them over 70 so they can search, or I could give it to somebody who can already search to make them hopefully more effective at it. I don't know if intelligence affects any other stats. It might take the place of command in this game as well, so it might have an effect on how well their troops cooperate on the battlefield. I'm still running tests, so I can't really say right now one way or the other. I will give it to somebody to boost them over 70. I'm using Elan at the moment, so I will not give it to him. I'd rather he have the MP boost and the charge meter. And that doesn't leave a whole lot of people at this point, because most of the people who could benefit from it are folks that I either have with high build, or I'm using them or going to use them. So it's a lot of things to consider here. At this point, I don't even care who gets it, as long as it'll put them over 70. So all these people have high intelligence naturally, so they're not going to benefit much from it. Let's see. Give me just a moment here to sort all this out. 1 point away, huh? That's fine. We'd rather you have the magic ring anyway, since you're getting a lot of action in this playthrough, and probably any playthrough of this game that I will ever embark upon, off screen or on, because I mean Grim Reaper. You know, enough said. Even though it kind of bit me in a previous video, for the most part, you see the success rate in that. And, you know, I was being careless, I think. Wasn't the first time, won't be the last time. But for the most part, if you pay attention to what you're doing, it will work in your favor. And I'm running out of people that I can give this to. Anybody? Anybody? Anybody. All these people who are so close to 70, but not quite. I think I'm just going to give it to, you know, the first person who can use it at this point. Because I could give it back to Marcus. You know what? I'm going to give it back to Marcus. He had one originally, so that's only proper. And what I will do is use an Ostia statue. I'm never going to pronounce that the same way consistently, I don't think. We are going to give him one of these statues to make up for the lack of MP. Only problem is his charge meter is going to go a little bit slower too, but that's okay, because going against the Dark Elves, he can only cast one time before they use slow, or not slow, before they use silence anyway, so it's really not a major loss to his charge meter. So, at least I don't think so. Perhaps I'm wrong, and we're going to find out in a minute. As far as weapons go, I don't think there's anything new on that front, so we're just going to head out and get the ball rolling. We've got this lost continent or lost country that's resurfaced, and we want to kind of deal with that. Stefano, you know, if nothing else, it'll allow me to show you if somebody, you know, gets injured and they become fit for duty again, they teleport wherever your monarch is. So even if they're on the move like Ganges was, Stefano ends up right here, but he's in his own separate division. So you want to keep that in mind. We're going to send all of them to Alice, and they're already headed there. I don't need to redo that. This capsule's already full on people. I wonder if your leader has to head to Horus in order to activate the next scene. Probably. So we need to start moving everybody out. We need to move them out right away. Except you guys can stay there. I don't need to do this probably, but you know, we're just going to try to keep everybody at full troops. It just looks good and it feels good. Let's see, out of this castle, I'd like to leave at least one strong person to a couple of strong people. So Helena and Valshina will have that job, and Hilda, so I can keep getting more statues off screen as needed. I really don't think I would need them at this point, but okay, we're gonna have 3 divisions dealing with the situation to come. So we've got Ganges, who has those 5. Gonna do some rearranging. So the question is, who do I want with Ganges? It's gonna be all, actually, you know what, for fun, we're gonna have Ganges and his 4 starting generals in one group. I think that'll be fun. So temporarily we'll take out Bartz, Adovac, who will be joined by Stefano in just a bit, and Sanis, and one more. We will take Avarice. And Kaede can assume command for a very brief moment. And okay, actually no, I was wrong there. We want to deploy temporarily. Going to deploy them. And you can go here for just a brief moment. Quick hot second. It's going to be Ganges Rennie and 3 of his starting generals. Just so he has somebody with healing on his side. And we will balance out her troop types. Actually, we're going to give her Falcons and Ghosts. That sounds like fun right now. Let's do that. Thank you. He can keep Dragons and Ghosts. We're going to try them out. See how that works. Give him more birds. And give him Ghosts. It'll be less troops, but it's Gonzalez. He'll be fine. I promise. Let's see. Maria, Fiorina. They can keep what they have. Yeah, they can keep what they have. But we'll actually increase her birdmen because why not? More balance. Archers and centaurs, we'll actually give him his chimera back. Balance that out a little bit. And I think we're ready to roll. So Ganges, Rennie, Marcus, Maria, Fiorina. Let's do it. New Viceroy. Very briefly, it'll be Gonzalez because he's heading out too. All these people are heading back. So Kaede's group, please come home. Bartz, please come home. And we're not going to waste any time. Yes, we will. And now that everything's good there, we're going to send the rest of our folks. And who's going to lead this group? We will have Kinsera head the charge, followed by Mitsuhide, Tsubaki, Megumi. This is a very Izumo flavored team. It was not intentional. Not that there's anything wrong with that. They certainly are more than enough to get the job done. And Fret. No. And Go. Don't want them to get too ahead of themselves because Gangas' group is going to be leading the main charge. As it should be. And, hey, Eston Castle. Can you guess who's in command of this castle? Yeah, somebody who we need to pay a visit to right now. Bartz will have Division 2. And they're going to skip Eston and head straight for Midia Castle. And finally, Gonzalez's group will head... Just so they don't cut off the other group, we'll send them here temporarily. Or actually, we'll put them in Guiche. And who does that leave? That leaves Kinsera's group, who I had going to... I believe that's Karak? Yeah. Karak. But instead, they will go to... Or Karak? Yeah, we'll call it Karak. Because it looks so similar to Barak. So, Karak. And Giamana. I mean, I guess this is all fictional, so, you know... I guess there's no right or wrong pronunciation. I'm probably taking it a little too seriously. More than I should, at least. We'll leave note there. Just have somebody watching things. Fret, we will have to fortify Karak, just in case we need to use it. And you can find good items there, too, so... That's reason. Oh, just that fast. See, if you don't advance quick enough into these castles, they will send Dark Elves to slow your progress. And I guess... You know, he's being a bit of a punk, a bit of a chicken this time, because he knows what's coming. He knows. Oh, I know he knows. And Xenar found a Ghost Crest. Wonderful debut there. But his intelligence is in the triple digits, so I would expect him to find good items. At this point, we don't really need Ghost Crest, because everybody who I would really want to have it has it. But maybe there are a couple of Monarchs who could use it that don't yet, so we'll check. A lot of Civics tomes, lots of Builders tomes, so we're going to be using all of those if we can. The item you ordered is now forged. Cha-ching! And what did we get? You may be wondering, you may not be. In case you are, let's find out. We made a dark book. Similar to the light book, except whereas the light book increases your MP, but also a few other stats like defense and intelligence and charge, dark book focuses only on MP and charge. So you lose some other stat ups with the light book, but the dark book gives you a whopping +5 MP. So that's not too bad. I'm going to make one more of these. And I think that'll be enough. I usually stick with the light books, but I like to give some of my most potent casters the dark book, because most of the people who can use books already have high intelligence. So while the extra intelligence is nice, it's not really necessary. So, you know, it's all about how you want to play it. I like to spread it out. I use both. And generally, I'm going to put this on somebody who already has high MP to begin with, just to make them ridiculous with it, like Sanis, Varley, or Rennie. Let's see. This will drop her defense slightly and her intelligence by quite a bit, but 84 intelligence is still fine. Varley, I think I would rather go to him, actually, to get him in 20 camp. So we'll give 1 to him. And how's Rennie doing? She has plenty of intelligence, but extra defense would be nice for her. But she has healing and MP regen. Sanis does not have MP regen. For that reason alone, I will give it to Sanis. And now I have a couple extra light books. Now, I might just put it on somebody I'm not using just to increase their intelligence. We will give 1 to Xenar, max out his intelligence. Why not? We'll give the other one to... Okay, Carl doesn't have one. So it'll be him or Hilda. At this point, I may be using Hilda more just because of her location. Carl is currently way up there. Yeah, he's on the other side of the world. We'll give it to Hilda. It's no loss either way, no matter who we give it to. Builder's Tome. Who did I just send to Karak? Because that castle is a very low level and we could use more. And... I'm trying to find somebody. Oh, I guess I passed them up. Oh, you know what? They probably didn't arrive yet. You know what? Okay. I really don't care that much. We'll give it to Ropategi. Civic's Tome. 2 of those. And at this point, I really don't care who I give it to. We'll give 1 to Agile. And we'll give 1 to... Okay, I care a little bit, I guess. We'll give 1 to Albrecht. Because you can find statues at Alta, so that's worthwhile. And I need to start a new forging project, don't I? I do. Now, we haven't made any of the lance weapons yet, so let's do that. We finished up the swords. We've got whips. Yeah, we've got rods, so I guess that will be the next thing. So what we want to do is take a Lancelot. I believe iron or silver. I'm trying to remember. Let's try iron. And Thunder Crystal. Now, a little trick. I mentioned this in a previous video. If you want to double check before you begin to see the likelihood that you're going to actually be able to forge something successfully, try the same combination a few different times. Say no. And look at the number of weeks it says it's going to take. Now, it might take 4 or 5 tries if you want to be very thorough. But if you've tried 4 or 5 times and you always get the same amount of time, there's a very strong chance, like at least a 90% chance that the item is going to forge into something you can have. So, just to check, I'm going to do a different order this time. Thunder and iron instead of iron and thunder. And 3 weeks, so I think I'm remembering correctly. I could just, you know, open up Notepad and check real fast, but I'm trying to keep things moving for you guys. So, trying to spare you. We will save at the bottom here. And we're gonna go. We have enough time to get in at least 1 fight for this video, and we can continue our march after that. Put it on fast. And yeah, we're just gonna keep on rolling. See who's here. A couple of no names probably. Well, they have names, but nobody whose name we need to know. Olphus. Even the name tells you he's not important. And he's a caster. Zombies and ogres. Okay, so he should be easy to deal with because he's not going to cast silence. Oh, Maria, you're not level 20 yet. Sure, by all means, go ahead. I just hope your troops are strong against his troops because I was not paying attention to that. Oh, he's got ghosts. She has birds. That's going to kind of hurt. And won't hurt as much as the game not loading. Be back in a bit. And I think we've got to sort it out now. I decided to use Maria anyway because she's not level 20 yet like Marcus, and I'd like them both to be 20 like everybody else, so we're going to rectify that situation. I don't think either one of them will learn anything else, but just to be safe, and if nothing else, you know, it's a way to thank them for all their hours of tireless service and dedication to the team. Because it's hard to find good people. Trustworthy people, supportive people, strong people, intelligent people, reliable people. And that's the kind of people we have here helping us, so we want to return the favor. My people are just kind of kicking back, sipping some lemonade, holding out, kicking back, relaxing, maxing, and forking. Oh, there'll be so much forking in this video. And they're just gonna stay right where they are. He's throwing out deep black. It's not affecting my birdmen because they can fly, and I love it. It's fantastic. We're going to put everybody on melee because we're not afraid of him in the slightest. He's going to follow suit because he can't think for himself. A common affliction in this day and age. We won't hold it against him. We're going to throw a tree fork in his face. Some people like to wave. I like to throw roots and branches. Definitely leaves a stronger impression, I think. He's going to mix things up with Dark Vortex, which is in the center of the battlefield, so not the best use of MP at the moment, but okay. Thumbs up. Good job. Gold star. Now go sit in the corner. And let's mix it up. Let's throw out her stronger ability. You have no idea how much this is going to hurt. That much. And he's got one left. Oh, I spoke too soon. He has a big fat egg left. And how you feeling, pretty? How you feeling right now? Oh, okay. While they're moving? Okay, go right ahead. Oh, I thought I was going to use deep black. See, this is when you use Dark Vortex. And it's still not too terrible. Look, I lost a couple. Big whoop. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Looks pretty cool, though, so that's something. Too bad looks aren't everything. If they were, oh, the world would be a very different place, wouldn't it? At this point, why hold back? And that'd be about a wrap. A little callback to Pain and Agony, I believe. And Bastal is long gone, leaving Olphus to pick up what's left. Try to, you know, turn this into a success story for Zeldokia. I don't see it happening, though. He does have silence, though, so we want to keep that in mind. Let's see. Oh, I know who I'm sending out. The person I just said I was going to. Because you want to follow through on things you say. It's a good quality to have. And it's a good one to build up if you're lacking in that area. I know it's something that I've struggled with. But as time goes on, you learn more, you grow more, and you get better at things. You know? First thing you need to learn in life is you can't please everybody, so a better use of energy would be to just do the best at what you can do and not even try to make everybody happy, because it just cannot be done. No. Not by one person fighting a one-person mission. It's an impossible mission. Everybody just stand back, stand out, and stand down. Oh, we're definitely going to stand out in a minute because he's got ogres against horseback units. Oh, it's going to be a slaughter. And we're going to disperse a little bit and stand by there. Let a few of them think they're going to slip in and sneak in. And I'm not even worried about his troops. We're just going to aim straight for him. He's going to cast silence, so I'm not going to hold back. I'm using my strongest ability. Playtime is over. And there's really nothing of note here, so yeah, that pretty much is it for the fight. I'm going to put my people on melee. I'm going to kick it into overdrive. Going to turn on the radio. And we're going to groove as we move. Let's go.
Hurricaneを起こす
Good job, guys. And I was almost certain that was going to go to a duel, but it didn't. Because they are high level now, so they're not going to be quite the pushovers they have been. And with that, Marcus is officially a member of the 20 Club, as is Maria. Great job, guys. High level castles here, which means everybody's getting their troops back. Everybody's getting their troops back. And do I have enough time to tackle one more fight? How many people are here? 3? I think we'll call it a day here. I'm not sure where my time's at because I've had to do a little bit of splicing with the videos, but I think we'll be okay. If I'm a little under 30 minutes, every episode doesn't have to be a marathon, does it? Well, in that case, we better save here just in case something happens, something like that. We're going to save here at the very bottom. So the number of castles has increased there, so level 21, not bad, not bad. This has been Let's Play Dragon Force 2, part 36. We have officially broken the border. We're closing in. And whoever that Grandel guy is, I think his number's up. But until then, take care, and thanks for watching.